Welcome. Today I wanted to make a video on what is Tai Chi, myths and truths. The biggest myth is that Tai Chi is just about external movements and about practicing Tai Chi forms and postures to perfection as an end-all. First, I will illuminate the current landscape of Tai Chi through the parable of the blind men and the elephant. Then I'll share 3 things that Tai Chi is and the benefits of those qualities. Then I'll take you through a follow along so that you can place those things in your own Tai Chi practice, whether you're a Tai Chi beginner or an advanced practitioner. And then finally, I'm going to bring in a partner and I'll demonstrate the power behind those Tai Chi essentials when your Tai Chi is full of those internal, true qualities. The current landscape of Tai Chi is sending people in all different directions. And it is to me like the blind men and the elephant. So the parable of the blind men and the elephant. One blind man goes up to the elephant and he is feeling the trunk and he says, "Oh, the elephant is like a rope." And then the second blind man goes back to the leg of the elephant and he is feeling the leg and he says, "Oh, the elephant is like a tree." The third blind man is touching the side of the elephant and he says, "You're both wrong. The elephant is like a wall." And this to me is a great illustration on how Tai Chi is being understood nowadays or even explained. It's being explained from one's own experience, and that might be very tunnel vision. When in truth, each one of them is speaking a truth from their experience, but they're missing the whole picture that it's an elephant. And that's sort of what Tai Chi, how it's being perceived, is that it's being perceived in these little pieces without seeing the whole picture of what Tai Chi is really about. What I hope to impart today is a little bit of a broader view, whether you're beginning your Tai Chi journey or you're an advanced Tai Chi practitioner, that perhaps this will add some insight. Because I think once you know how large Tai Chi is, then it opens up the path that's really just for you. So is Tai Chi a martial art? Well, yes. Is it a healing art? Absolutely. Does it bring health and healing to you as you practice? Of course. Is it about Qi? Well, yes. Is Tai Chi an exercise for seniors? It is. Is Tai Chi a gentle exercise that's easy on the joints? Yes, it is. Is Tai Chi a moving meditation? Yes, it's that too. So it's so many things. And once you broaden your awareness to not just the trunk of the elephant, so to speak, or not just moving through these postures and forms, then Tai Chi opens up so much more for you as an individual to explore. First, what I want to do is to tell you what I think Tai Chi is about. When it boils down, after all of my years of practice, I think Tai Chi is about creating space. We create space through these internal processes inside our body, which creates a healing environment for our body because all of those liquid systems in our body can flow more readily. Our lymphatic system, our blood flow system, our cerebral spinal fluids, all of these fluids, even our cellular liquid exchange is improved when we have more space in our body for things to flow. Also, when we have more space between our joints, then we have less wear and tear from the gravitational force on our joints. When we have more space in our mind, then we can create or discover more solutions for a problem rather than just to reacting to a circumstance. So we create this space through our practice of Tai Chi. And then another thing that Tai Chi brings us is it teaches us how to release tension. Because we can't create space if we haven't released tension. When we are tense, our space becomes compressed, and therefore also time becomes compressed, and we feel more stressed, whether that's a physical force or whether that's a life force. Rather, when we are able to and practice at releasing tension, then we have that opportunity to create that space, that internal space that opening of our body and our mind and our spirit. And then through this, we create very good posture. Tai Chi is about posture, it's about creating space, and most importantly, about releasing tension. And when I'm talking about posture, I don't mean this military, straight, rigid posture, but rather where our bones are aligned in the most efficient manner for our body, and upon that internal structure of our bones, or that architecture, we can release muscle tension, let go of our need to control every single movement. So what I'm going to do next is have you follow along with a very simple movement of commencement form. And we'll do it two different ways. The first way, we'll just do it with moving through with our muscles. So let's try that. So you'll get shoulder width apart, standing in a nice posture, and lifting up your arms with your muscles. So my deltoids are involved. There might be some tension in my biceps. This is very typical, especially when you're first starting out. And then I'm controlling it as my arms come down. So again, commencement form with muscle engagement. Now, it may look very nice externally, but it's really not Tai Chi. Now, let's try it a different way. So you will align your bones, feel like they're just stacked like blocks, and you can release your muscles so you're sort of loose on that structure. And then feel the weight of your feet on the earth. And then imagine that you're releasing your weight through your feet, and then there's a subsequent rising or a hydraulic filling through your body, up the spine, all the way out the shoulder blades. And then your arms float with as minimal muscle engagement as possible. And then as your arms come down, just imagine them sinking through very thick water so that they're supported by that water. So you're not controlling it per se. And feel the difference. So pour the weight down in your feet, a hydraulic filling of the body, all the way up to the shoulder blades, and imagine the arms floating up, almost as if on their own. And then release. And let those arms just sink through that thick water. You can rest in it. That's nice. One more time, and really sense the difference between floating your arms and releasing your arms. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Now, wouldn't it be marvelous if every single one of your Tai Chi movements felt like that? Felt released tension, sort of a floating balance, nice open posture, and you have lots of awareness of the space inside of you and all around you. So now what I want to do is I'll bring over a partner, and I'm going to show you how counterintuitive this is, how by the virtue of releasing my tension, opening up my internal space, and maintaining good posture can easily move a very strong young man. So Cannon, come on over. So we'll take the same form, which is commencement form, and he's going to resist my raising my arms, or rather my trying to push him over. So go ahead and grab me there. Now, if I do commencement form and use that external approach and just move my arms with resistance, against the resistance rather, and just with my muscle power, I can't move him. In fact, I can hardly move 2 inches. But rather, if I employ what Tai Chi teaches us, which is to release your muscles and then open up the body and have good posture, and then create this space. Now all I have to do is think about just the floating and lifting of my arms, and it moves him. So Tai Chi is about that good posture. Hold on for just a second, because if we have good posture, and I don't mean like military type of posture, but rather bone alignment, using our bones as this internal architecture that's very strong to be able to release and soften upon and generate this power through the internal structure rather than through our muscle power. So when I align and I have good posture, then it's a different type of force, and it's one that's sort of equalizing. And then I just feel releasing and loose. So I'm trusting my bone structure and my posture, and then I just kind of feel like I'm expanding inside and I can just lift. Yeah. You want to tell them what that feels like?
That one it just feels like a force is coming and picking me up by my toes, like that, and just sweeping me off my feet.
Yes.
That's what it feels like.
And as opposed to when I'm using, like if I'm doing Tai Chi and I'm lifting my arms, moving my body with that muscle engagement, it's not effective. I could have a good posture, but as soon as I tense my muscles, then it restricts flow, and it gives him a sensation of where I am, right? And where my resistance is, so he knows where to resist me. So I could have everything in place. But rather, you change your relationship to this incoming force. And you learn to take this into life as well. So Tai Chi is not just about those movements, but it is a training tool to be able to release tension. You let go just when I released. Releasing tension, taking care of yourself by maintaining your posture, and you attend to yourself. Like, I'm not going to try to move him. I am only just going to float my arms up. And then his movement is just a byproduct of that, of being able to lift my arms, float my arms. And now let's do another common Tai Chi posture, which is ward off. So Kanan, why don't you come over here so they can see. So ward off is one of these movements like this. And if he's pressing and I'm resisting, and I have muscle tension. So right there I had a lot of muscle tension. And now I'll put just a little bit of muscle tension. That was just isolated in my shoulder. Then I really can't do anything. So again, it's aligning my posture and feeling like my whole body is one unit with certain connections throughout my body. And then I song, which means I simply open up my posture a little bit. And how do I do that? Not quite sure, but I just imagine that I'm creating space in between every single joint in my body. So now when he touches me, it's a different experience. So, and now I have also created more space because I'm more open, I have more space, and he's working pretty hard. So now I have a choice of what I want to do. Again, I'll stay loose, but I just will deliver a little force. That was a really good one, wasn't it?
I was fighting for a minute on that one.
Yeah, that kind of took the breath out from him. By being released and having good posture and opening up and creating that space, we have effortless power. I'm not trying to push him. As soon as I try to push him, I'm not going to have some. Yeah, it doesn't work. So that was another one. This is relating to one of the Tai Chi forms that you might know or will learn, which is our ward off. So I have to take care of myself. I have to be in song and my posture nice and open and released and soft before he touches me. Then I'm in that place where I can make that effortless delivery. Yeah, okay, bud. Thank you, Cannon.
Thank you.
So that was just a demonstration again of showing you one of the Tai Chi movements or forms and how it teaches us how beautifully things work when we release, when we have good posture. I mean, we change our chemistry, our internal chemistry when we have good posture. The cortisol levels, that stress hormone, actually reduce with good posture. We're sending a different message out as well. If I collapse under stress, then I look somewhat victimized. But if I'm open, but not ready to fight, just open and soft and released, it sends a different message to our own brain and our own system, and also to those around us. So Tai Chi is so many things. I'm excited for you if you're just starting out, and if you've been doing this for a while, I hope that this sheds some interesting insight for your Tai Chi journey. Thanks for joining me. If you like my content, please consider becoming a channel member. That helps me to make videos for the future. Thanks for joining me.